What is going on, my lovely ladies and gentlemen of the world? Slim pickings. I don't even know if this is actually gonna hit a full, 30 minutes that I try to aim for whenever I do these episodes. I don't know why. There's a lot of, I don't know if people are just making alternate accounts all of a sudden or what, but there are a lot of low-level players on the replay board and not too many high-level, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe there's a resurgence in BlazBlue of people that are picking the game up to prepare for cross-tag battle. I don't know. But I just have to hope that these available ones will satisfy. That's a good start. Cutting this bitch up. Nope. Could have gotten a full confirm off of that and pretty damn good damage, but unfortunately missed it. That one's gonna miss completely. She just gets counter hit 2C. That looked like a whipped air grab on Izayoi's part, I think. Oh my god. I cannot believe he teched that. What's gonna forget? Yeah, that is unfortunate. Just two. He's just left out there wide out. Wide him open right in the middle of that animation. He's not coming out of the other side of that, okay. Giving her 4 stocks, right? Damn, with the brave overdrive. Gets paid for it. Gonna get a little bit over 3K here. Just gets caught. Oh my god, he tried to wake up 2C again? Oh, that's bullshit. This dude, I think, is very, very predictable on Wake Up. Like, he's done the same, 2 things. Oh my lord. Thank God he doesn't have, oh my god, actually, I would bet money he could have popped overdrive right there and won the entire match. Because he had active flow. I can't believe he hasn't popped overdrive. Oh, if he had popped overdrive right there. That's right, that causes a ground bounce on counter hit. I forgot about that. Allowing you to follow it up for a full combo. I got him a kill. Like I said, I'm very surprised he held on to his overdrive that entire time. That was a very risky call, but it paid off. And now he pops it like this. His overdrive timings are not good, to say the least. At least, I mean, he got plenty of meter to work with, but this dude's defense leaves a lot to be desired, as can be seen. I don't know if he tried to throw tech when he got hit, and that's why he got counter hit, thus the follow-up throw reject miss, or if he just kind of, because a common reaction when you're that low health is to just, if you get hit like that, you just hit burst. It doesn't matter if you have the burst or not. A lot of people will just hit burst. That may have led to the throw reject miss as well, which would be a very unfortunate thing to happen. But yeah, that Hakumen, if you want to play this character, you gotta work on your defense. It's a very integral part of the character. And his defense sucked. There's no other way around that. There's no tempering that blow whatsoever. His defense was ass, and you gotta work on that if you want to succeed at a character like Hakumen. Nice counter. Good roll catch, didn't confirm though. She's gonna be fine. Got the cross up. I guess he was already in active flow. I need to pay better attention. That is one of my many flaws in fighting games. I focus too much on the characters and not enough at everything else going around, so I'll miss things like somebody, yikes. That is unfortunate. I'll miss some shit like, a character getting into active flow. I'll miss how much meter they have, that kind of stuff. Counters. Unfortunately, he gets minimal payoff for landing those counters, but it's actually one of the weirder things to me in regard to this character and just kind of showcases the awkward balancing Team Blue typically goes through, is just so very strange to me. How often, like, Hakumen's counters have never really survived intact. Their mechanics have always stayed the same, but what you can do off of them has changed every single version. And it's just very weird to me that they can't just settle on something. It's that age-old mantra, like, change for change's sake is not worthwhile. And that's like, for instance, Tager's Atomic Collider is, oh my god, it's, I thought he was about to get a full confirm. Tager's Atomic Collider has never, that sucks, had the same mechanics. It has always caused, like, a different level of ground bounce. It has always caused, so, like, for instance, in Continuum Shifts, well, okay, let's start at Calamity Trigger. Calamity Trigger, you couldn't do anything off of it, really, because his tools were so limited. So you could B-Sledge, you could 2D, and if they were magnetized, you could 5D, but, like, you can't really get that. I guess you can Spark Bolt off of it. And Continuum Shift actually kinda, sorta continued the trend. Like, it was very similar in terms of what was available. Wait, what? I don't know how you actually pronounce that. What the? Was that intention? That had to have been intentional. That looked funky as hell. But if you don't know, this is the Mu 12 guy. Like, if there's ever a Mu 12 replay, it's always this dude. So when I saw his name, I was like, oh, I guess he picked up another Murakumo unit. He didn't. He's the Azrael. What? That's unexpected. I'll continue the Tager talk after this then. I want to pay attention. Because that was actually a fun, like, I've never seen that setup before. Now, granted, it was a very ghetto reset that required him to give up his weak point. So, you know. She's dead. Kablooey. But still, like I said, I've never seen that setup before. And it was a good hit confirm too, because it was a counter hit 5B, and he went straight into 3C. Which normally you can't combo off of. Well, you can't crouching and counter hit, but normal hit 5B you can, so it does require a hit. Nice chase down. Wonder what that would. I guess he's trying to bait either overdrive or I think he's trying to bait overdrive. Oh, is she dead? Nope. Wake up, Sentinel dump, and he got away with it. This dude is both sloppy and godlike at the same time. It's very strange. But anyway, so Atomic Collider. He gained the ability to, in Continuum Shift, like what happens afterwards remain very similar. The Atomic Collider, they bounce off the ground up to about head height, and then there's a hard knockdown, and you can follow that up through a variety of ways. They made it so that you could do an Atomic Collider whiff afterwards to pull them back in and continue following it up. But the properties of the actual bounce and everything remained the same. Just your options got expanded a little bit. I can't remember if they changed it into Continuum Shift Extend, because I played that so little, I cannot remember. But then in Chrono Phantasma, they changed it up, so he got a significantly higher ground bounce, but there was no longer a hard knockdown. And, I'm trying to remember, because you never really used Atomic Collider in combos. It was usually your ender. Because a lot of the time you did the Atomic Collider whip, because that was when the whole floating mechanic started to get used a lot when they were magnetized. And then he also had the jump juggles, or the jump chains as well. So I can't remember exactly how it was. I just remember the corner combos, because you had to walk forward and do 5C, etc., etc. And then Chrono Phantasma Extend, they changed it up again, where he got an enormous ground bounce, but they teched before they hit the ground, And but if they were magnetized, you could land a 5D and then do a gadget finger whiff to pull them back in and continue to follow up the combo. And then you get to Central Fiction, and they changed it so that you get like a medium ground bounce again, but now you can't follow it up at all unless you either rapid cancel it or it's like the very first hit of a combo and then you can link into 5A. Or if it's a fail counter. But it was very irritating, regardless. I'm gonna pause and edit because I need to fucking blow my nose. It's getting annoying. Still have the barest remnants of being sick, unfortunately. Oh, he's getting so much extra damage for that. Oh, no hit confirm. Try to get an air throw reset though. Taokaka has to play the scared because some shit like that can happen. Oh! She just won? No! What are you doing, you fucking scrub? Oh, come on! I'm all excited. It's a hero Taokaka. This is the first one that's a named rank. I'm excited for it. I want to see it. And you pull that shit? You better bring it back. Attack! Good catch of it. Just barely missed the roll. Wow, somebody actually got hit by Taokaka's overhead. Back in the day when people actually used to still play that character, that was one of the easiest reactions to make. Like, I didn't even block it. I just 2-8'd it with Tager every single time. It was just, like, whenever I saw that animation come out, it was a free 2A. And then you got a counter hit and you got a full hit confirm off of it. You just, that's not a normal you really get to use. The good old days of offline Nate gameplay. I used to react to fucking Jin 6B. Nobody could 6B me. I just 2-8'd them in the face. Again, counter hit, full hit confirm. Felt good. Can't fucking do that shit online. Also on a lagless setup. I've never had a lagless setup. I don't know why. You would think it would be kind of at least somewhat of a priority, given how important that is for games, and especially fighting games in general, but I've never bothered. I just always use my parents' membership at Costco. I don't know why I'm saying always. I've purchased one television in my life. But that one time that I did, I called up my parents and I was like, hey, you got a Costco membership, right? They have cheap TVs, right? Can you take me? Good throw tech. Oh, he ducked under the 5A. He's trying to bait out the DP with that La Dole. Truly sucks that he can option select you like that. Dodge any potential reprisal on your wake up while simultaneously having the doll put you into block stun to run actual offense afterwards. Doll characters are cancer. Oh, if he had waited just a teensy bit longer. He keeps ducking us. You gotta stop using 5A. He keeps ducking underneath it and getting a whiff punish. I don't think he's necessarily getting a whiff punish. I mean, that is more or less what it is. Oh, she was not prepared for that to be the end of the combo. It's the unblockable. But I think it's one of those cases where, like, she's hitting 5A and then trying to do some sort of... Oh, he's dead. Is he, though? It would have been very close if she had actually gotten the distortion. Makoto does have one of the best combo-based overdrives in the game. If not the best. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, no. Wait, was that couldn't have been the right one, was it? Maybe he was just hoping to catch something in neutral? I don't know why he would have done that. Because I was already kind of questioning, like, that seems a little far away to initiate the doll super that allows it, that, you know, it lasts for about 30 seconds and lets you run 27 mix-ups in the meantime. Good block. Come on, Makoto, hit confirm something. Like, I don't know if I've seen a full combo from this Makoto yet. I guess that qualifies. Yeah, he's ready for it. She just keeps throwing overheads. He's not really using lows, so he's just blocking high the entire time. Good answer. I think with an overdrive, no, probably not. Because I'm fairly certain with an overdrive she would have gotten the meter for a distortion, but what am I trying to say? I don't know if the overdrive, because she was basically full health, if it would have lasted long enough to get her a finish. It will now. Alright, okay. Makoto won. We're happy. No doll characters being victorious today. That's a bad start to just get hit by 2D at the start of the round. I mean, you don't get anything from it unless it's a fatal counter. Okay, wow. Is Platinum's controller malfunctioning? What's going on here? We rolling it back to my days of continuum shift where the leftward directions on my stick all gave out. Actually, no, it wasn't left. It was down. I think all the down directions stopped working. One of the two. Oh, where was the 720? That was free. She was stuck doing something. Quit, get up. Sparkle, the classic. When they're far away, you do that. When they're up close, you do 2C. Doesn't work very often, but it works often enough. I fucking told you. Unfortunately, he gets nothing from it. It would have been better to wait for her to float back down and hit confirm off of it. But, oh, that was a free anti-air spark bolt. All of these are free spark bolts, actually. Because she's low enough in the air when she's throwing those bombs to get hit by them. Yikes, and she's actually going to get a full confirm. Oh, well, yeah, watch for that bat. He just gets purple grabbed. God damn it. Has he done rounds? I wasn't paying attention to the second round. Did he do 2D on that one too? Wake up 2C. Dude, that was the time that Wake Up 2C would have actually fucking worked. Stop sledging against Platinum! Oh, interesting. I mean, it makes sense. What the fuck was that combo? But for some reason, it never occurred to me to think that the aerial version of the hammer would interact the same way that the ground version of the hammer does, causing the unblockable knockdown. I don't know why that never occurred to me. Makes sense now that I see it, but I've never actually seen that before. I've only ever seen the grounded one where she actually slams the ground and it causes the knockdown. But yeah, that Tager had. I mean, kind of what it seems weird because he was what, level 34, level 35? he had novice Tager syndrome, where it's just like you're in neutral and all you want to do, like you refuse to walk forward, you refuse to approach in anything regarding like a patient manner, or even just play neutral around Sparkbolt. Just sit back, get Sparkbolt, and then use the threat of it to approach. You know, like he refused to do that. He just kept sledging, kept 2D'ing, just played neutral as poorly as you possibly can, which is very, I mean, I still do it sometimes because a lot of the time I don't really give a shit. And it's terrible, and I know it's terrible the entire time I'm doing it, but I'm impatient, and I want to dick around, I want to hit buttons. But that's absolutely how you should not be played. But I used to think it was good back in Continuum Shift when I first started, because it was like, oh, hey, oh, yeah, that's free. He's dead, too. I used to think it was good. It's like, look how much forward momentum I get using these moves. It gets me in so fast. But they're so wow! Round start. Wait, he gets a combo with that now? How long has that been a thing? I cannot believe he actually did round start, instant air dash, command grab. Good armor. Let's reset. Just hits regular grab, no cancel. I think she's alive? No. How much damage does that do? 2220, okay.
The wheel of fate is turned. Even one action.
Alright, so this is my hardest matchup with Tager. Easy. Which seems weird to say. Oh, it's not hard anymore. Oh, god damn it. 2C would have worked there again. Or J2C. But yeah, it seems weird to say, given that he has matchups like Hakumen, Azuma, or Akamos. But no, like, for some reason, I struggle the most against Ragna. Because the thing is like, I can beat mid-level Hazumas, mid-level Murakumos, all that kind of shit. I can beat them easily. It's like, you have to actually be good to beat me with those characters, right? With Ragna, I struggle against the worst of the worst. I don't know why. It's just not good. To show you, to tell you, to give you an example of how bad I typically am, that NorCal dogfight that I went to and I got second, I ran into 4 fucking Ragnas there, okay? One of them I lost to, and he would have won the fucking tournament, but he DQ'd himself. Why would you go for the reset then? Oh my god, he actually got it. Jesus Christ, the disrespect. And it was one of the worst beatings I've ever taken. Probably the worst beating I've ever taken in tournament was to that particular Ragna player. He bodied my shit, which I was not expecting because I had never heard of this guy before. But he was the best player there, unquestionable. I can say that with great confidence. He was the best player there, and then he DQ'd himself because he was fucking hungry. The second one was a fucking stylish mode Ragna. And he took a round off of me with stylish mode Ragna. That's how bad I am against Ragna. He took a round using goddamn stylish mode. The truly sad thing was that was like 4 matches in, I think. Like, it was not a good yeah, that was 4 matches in because I lost my first one and I got a bye too. Because my first match was a bye. So for him, that was like 5 matches in. I got a bye, I won my next 2, and then I fought that dude. Damn! Unfortunately, he gets no damage. Actually, I don't think that would have worked. Because I believe it looked like he was going into 6A, and that doesn't work. Off of hammer anymore. Oh, he's dead. That was unfortunate. He had the win right there, but he didn't respect his own mash on Wake Up. Maybe I only fought 3. I must have only fought 3. And the last one was in Grand Finals. He used Platinum initially. I reset the bracket, then he picked Ragna and 3-0'd me. Felt fucking bad. I'm terrible against Ragna. I don't know why. But it's always been that way. Like, I lose to average Ragnas. Didn't notice he ran out of magnetism. He ran out of magnetism a long time ago. That was... Why would you, like, you just had a combo fuck up because you have no magnetism. And then he did a charge 6A when she's a good half a screen away. I don't know what this man is thinking. Got lucky. Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, I don't think this combo works because he started it with either like a 5A or a JA something. And he gets the reset. That's Tager in a nutshell. Play as badly as possible, still somehow run away with the round. She needs to maintain about that range right there, and he can't do anything. See, like, she can whiff punish that for free every single time. That's supposed to be a burst. Does it even have a burst? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what the fuck? You need to stop dropping shit, girl! Yep, that's free. If you have something that's invulnerable and starts up fast enough, that is free every single time in between Sledge and Hammer. Because there is a gap there that you can do something. And they made it even worse in CF2. And they also made Sledge in general just more unsafe. Does she eat a full combo? Oh, of course she does. And knowing her, it's going to hit 4K, even though it looks like it should end about 600 damage ago. Stop dropping things! Should be dead here. Yeah, that round was more how I expected that match to go. Unfortunately, both of them played very sloppy. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Don't be sick like me.